exceptionally talented one-man band from Buckinghamshire. South Bucks, unfortunately, boo, hiss and such.
And
a very friendly chap to boot.
Back in the cymbals. A one-man band. Boom,
cymbals in his knees. Not in his knees, but between his knees.
That would be good. That would be fun. That would be dedication to being a one-man band.
So if you could have a musical instrument
anywhere in your
body, what would it be? Let us know on all the usual things. Yeah, okay. So, question of the week.
I'd have a trombone in the unmentionables. That'd be a laugh.
I must find it. There's a thing earlier on called Wah Wah Machine. I found this on the web, and it converts speech, or it converts text, into Peanuts talk. So it just go...
The school teacher from Peanuts?
Yes.
Not Charlie Brown, man.
Not Charlie Brown.
Right.
No. I don't know, actually. Did Charlie Brown talk normally?
Yeah, he does.
Wow, this is an odd show, isn't it?
Ed, where are you?
Yeah, we're missing you, Ed. Come back.
No, I don't.
Joke of the week.
Oh, joke of the week. I'm in the wrong page here.
I gave you a bit of a clue by playing the theme tune.
Totally
that was what we do normally.
Here.
Shall we start it again? Hang on a minute.
No, I don't, because I can't find it.
Well, I'm trying to fill in the gap.
I've skipped a page. Where are we? Sorry about that. Where?
Top.
It's right at the top. I see it. No, give me it back.
Is it on your script as well as his? Because they should be similar.
Yeah, it's not on mine, I've got to be honest. Anyway, the joke of the week. What's red all over and used to be quite good at football?
We don't know. What's red all over and used to be quite good at football?
Has been Lewington.
You wrote it. How can you not remember it?
I can remember it. I can't find it.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Is it in a similar position on that script?
Yes, just on a different page.
I know people think that we make this up as we go along, and we'd probably be a whole lot more easier and entertaining if we did, but...
Text and tweets and whatnot. Danny from West Ham has tweeted in to say, proper naughty. Everyone from Loftus Road has texted in to say, seriously? You lot? Seriously? Doris Eiderdown from Coffee All has sent us in a picture that first we thought was a pair of her feet, but we've since realised it's not. And to be honest, Doris, we're a little shocked. We had sheltered upbringings, and we're just not used to it. Kevin from London, my favourite contributor, has texted in to say, my sincerest of apologies. I lost my temper and it got a little bit out of hand. As people were insulting my beloved Dons, and you know I won't stand for that.
Yeah, Kevin, God bless you. I almost want to stand it whenever he comes on.
Yeah, I love it.
We should play the national anthem or something.
And Lou from Wavendon wants to know what all the fuss was about on Saturday. He left about 20 minutes before the end, but it looked pretty good as it looked like a pretty good point and a really relaxed atmosphere.
That's very good. Yeah, just goes to show you should always leave the match before the end. Oh, I've just put that in the wrong place. I wonder what I can do there. Oh, interesting. Let me just do that. Right, we'll be back in about 30 seconds.
Join me, Gary Fitz, every Monday night, 10 o'clock.
Leading the fight, one man fate has made indestructible. His name...
Gary Fitz here.
2 hours of the coolest tunes, every Monday night, 10 o'clock.
You're listening to the MooCamp Radio Show on Seclo Sounds, because you have impeccably good taste.
As Idiot says, you are indeed listening to the MooCamp Radio Show here on Seclo Sounds. And yes, we've had a multitude of football matches to discuss with you, some of which we were even at. So
the joys of having a holiday and having a lot of football to catch up to.
Indeed, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Let us start with the visit to the Colon Dome of Blackburn Rovers, who I would suggest are a proper football club with lots of history and yes, big.
Venky's FC, fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, Hans?
Yes, I was there.
Grand. Hand too.
Fun fact, actually, this might be a fun little fact I've just thought. They may be only the second Premiership winners to visit Stadium MK.
Who were the first?
Manchester United.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Have you heard of them?
Did we play them?
No, they were the first because we played Blackburn before.
First, yeah. So
they've been the first. So take that.
So but they were the
Louis
first
Van Gaal.
and the third.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, they weren't very good, were they?
no, they certainly weren't Premiership winners. And
No.
previous Saturday that
Whatever
wasn't last.
however long ago it was.
Yeah. I mean, it's only a couple of weeks, but it feels like an
It
awful
feels
long
like a
time.
long
yeah, it
time,
does.
doesn't it?
Oh, it's a week and a half, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Is that all that
10 of
is?
your English days. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But I suppose, the days are getting longer.
Yeah,
Except
sure.
they're not. They're getting shorter.
They're getting
So there's no... yeah, I have no idea. First thing I've got to ask you, are you noticing, as I am at this point in time, that a lot of the teams we're playing are both not as good as I'm expecting them to be
Yeah.
and a whole lot dirtier and thuggish
110%.
than I'm expecting them to be?
I just thought that they weren't very good, like just not good at football, basically.
In fairness to them, what I will say is they did have 10 men, but I actually completely forgot they had 10 men until about 10 minutes from the end when somebody said that they've been rubbish, and then somebody shouted, well, in fairness, they've had 10 men. And I went,
they did.
yes, so they have. But
They tired, didn't they? Towards
But they were nothing. They were really nothing.
I thought, what's his face? Can't think of his name now.
Jordan Rhodes.
That was it. I thought he was just
He wasn't in the game, was he?
He wasn't
Anonymous
himself,
man.
yeah.
And it was really nice to see. And again, I was really
I'm
surprised
keen on
at how,
him. I really don't like him.
how divey and
Yeah.
complainy and things he was.
What do you think of the penalty
whiny
then?
man. I thought it was a definite penalty.
Oh, the other was definitely a penalty. Whether it's a red card, I don't know, but it's definitely a
Let's
penalty.
put it the other way around. I think it was a definite red card and a pretty definite penalty. I think it was more definite a red card than it was.
You have to think about the ref's point of view because it was pretty early in the game, and I mean, I was watching loads of football all the time, and they quite often don't give big decisions right at the beginning of games. Even they wouldn't even book someone, will they, for like a bookable offence? So for that ref to book that guy and send him off straight away, you're thinking it's got to be a stone cold penalty. That,
Yeah.
which it was, and we scored from it. Hooray for us!
In fairness, it was more of a penalty and a red card than say Colaccini's was on Sunday against Sunderland. But it looks like it was going maybe a bit towards away from goal more than going towards to the goal.
Yeah.
So if we had that against us, I probably would have been a bit disappointed. But it might be definitely a penalty. I don't see how people are saying, "Oh, I've seen the replays and it wasn't," because it was in the box.
That'd make them idiots. That's,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Would you
so
like
if that's
to
you,
their
you're an idiot.
supporters?
What's that? Their supporters. It was really interesting because they were bigging it up in their local press about. I mean,
they really?
they were bigging it up, but essentially saying we're taking 1,300 or whatever it was. So I'm guessing their away numbers aren't.
They don't
often
take
very
as many
big.
these days. A lot of people have stopped coming since the Venkies
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
have been there.
I don't think they were very good either.
No,
Couldn't
very
hear
quiet.
them. I mean, I know we have this conversation endless times, but when a properly big team like Leeds or Wolves or whatever rocked up, you can hear them.
What's that team that play in red that come from?
Oh, I can't remember them.
Salford. No.
Somewhere there,
Somewhere
yeah.
there, yeah.
Salford
Something like
United.
The
yeah.
team that were just the second round of the cup or something.
Something
like
like that.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
4-0.
I don't follow lower league football.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they were just. I mean, I don't hold a lot of sway in who sings and shouts the loudest, but certainly they didn't win that.
I
singing
tell
and
you
shouting
what.
the
Tell you
loudest
what, though.
competition.
If we just talk about that end of the field, that penalty, incidentally, watching it back, it doesn't look that bad. But when you're right behind it, it looked like one of the worst hit penalties I've ever seen. If the goalkeeper goes the right way, he sold it into. He practically sold it into the back of the net.
Who took it? Reeves.
Was it Reeves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it worked, so I'm not complaining. But like, I was thinking, oh, come on,
Who
mate.
scored the other goals? Church got
Simon
one.
Church and
Ben Reeves.
Reeves got another.
There were
one.
two very, very
Was
good goals.
Church
in
is
the
a
second half.
header?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was
That was a really good header
Banging.
as
It was
well.
a cracking
Absolute
header.
banging.
No, I can't
Can you
remember.
remember the last time a player of ours scored a header as good as that?
Yeah, it was good.
Except for Will Grigg, perhaps against Yeovil.
Griggsy, I call him.
But Griggsy, yeah. Big fan of his work.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was good. What was the second goal? Oh, that was the second
That
goal.
was the
wasn't it?
second goal, yeah. And the
Okay.
third one was
Reeves
about
was quite late
89th
for
minute,
them, wasn't it?
89th
minute
minute.
something. That was very good play.
It was
actually.
most enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. It was like last season, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
where
we won.
you just won.
And pretty comfortably, really.
You mentioned earlier about a lot of teams in this league being physical and whatever. What we always used to say was, we're going to find it harder in the Championship where teams play more football and they'll be better at playing football than us. There were better football in the in League One.
In League One, yeah.
I mean, they might not have been as good, but pleasing on the eye because at least they're trying to play football. But oh, hello.
Was that beat? I think
That's
is that
Facebook. That's the new Facebook sound.
God, how can they do that? You're ruining live radio for everyone here. Facebook.
Stop that.
I thought that was a thought entering my head.
What a great thing.
That's possibly the funniest
Oh,
thing you've ever
I
said.
just remembered a header that was as good as Churchy's.
Go on.
I can't.
All right, well, look, so we won. I think we won well. I think we scored well. We played well. Was that the game where... was that the game where Murphy was sensationally good?
Unbelievable.
It was,
wasn't
And
it?
Church got... I know Church, he scored, but and he actually played well, but I don't know how he got man of the match. Ahead of Reeves, but especially Murphy was absolutely
he was astonishingly
sensational.
good that day.
When they took him off, their right back, I've never seen a visiting player look so relieved.
No wonder.
And he actually applauded him as he went off.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he did. He was,
Was it their right back that got sent off though? Wasn't it? So
so whoever was playing the right
makeshift.
It was a makeshift.
Oh, I hadn't realised that.
Oh, yeah, I think he was a right back.
I'm less impressed with Murphy then. He's rubbish. God. All right, look, we probably need to move on, but it was great to win. we need to probably...
Thanks for that.
Just ignore the rest of them. We'll just talk about this game for
Please
another
once
35
again.
minutes.
Funny, it was only a week and a half ago, and since then we're on bad form.
Yeah. Oh, my word. Okay, we will... Oh, what am I supposed to be doing here? We haven't done that bit. Right, I've got to do this. Oh, just remember to do that. Tumty. See, you can't say this, but this is amazingly
He's
complex.
looking for the what's coming up thing.
God, well, it's not so much looking at it. What I'm actually doing, just so you know, just sort of glimpse into the world of the radio presenter, I'm actually adjusting the volume on the third player because I mistakenly put the promo in the third player, which is normally set at a lower volume, so I can play what's called a bed, which is the piece that goes underneath what we're discussing. So that sounds a bit like this.
Anyway, after that scintillating insight there to the world of popular radio, in this section of the show, we'll see what the world has to say about our fans being on their best behaviour in franchise watch. We'll see what tune the youngling has for us and young Albie sings, and we might find time to talk about a trip to Huddersfield if you're very lucky.
Sounds like a good idea.
This just in, following rumours of dissatisfaction in the crowd in the away end at Loftus Road on Saturday, Don's business supremo Andrew "Call Me Andy" Cullen has announced the latest in his now legendary series of Big Days Out. Andy announced to a packed Stadium MK press conference that this Saturday's match against Hull City will be classified as proper naughty big day out. Anybody presenting themselves at the box office and able to get the words lemon, melt and tasty into their first sentence will be entitled to reduced entry and a limited edition hardback version of the Lexicon of Foob. And a punch in the face for good measure. More on this once we've established whether we should be banning ourselves or not.
Okay, you can contact us by spending all your pocket money on a Stone Island jumper, or alternatively, you can use more conventional methods. You can contact us on Facebook. We're at facebook.com/the MooCamp. You can tweet us using the hashtag the MooCamp during the show. You can email us at radio@moocamp.com. Text 80085, but remember to start your message with, or you, outside, or else it won't reach us. Or you can text direct to the studio on 07848 930396. Let me just say at this point, if anyone ever does email us, I don't think we check the emails
We got
in
an email
about
account.
9 months. We have got an email account, but we don't check it anymore. So I'm going to take that out of there.
Who checks it? Who checks their emails nowadays anyway?
Yeah, this is a
check
test
mine all
actually.
day.
If you check your that's because you're 53, if I may say so.
Do you not check your emails now?
Yeah, no one does.
Stop doing that.
Text and tweets and what? Am I allowed to say the name on this one?
Yeah, go on. I think that's acceptable.
Right. Tosser from London has texted in to say
It's
lemon.
actually Jeff Tosser.
Jeff Tosser from London has texted in to say lemon, melt, tasty, etc. Cockles, mussels, alive. Oh, I take it that's some sort of inside joke. I'm just not getting. Simon from London has texted in to say that he won't ever be setting foot in that Milton Keynes again. See you Saturday, lads. Oh dear. Doris Eiderdown from Coffee Hill has discovered FaceTime, which is frankly terrifying prospect. Jim, if you're listening, mate, please come back soon. All is forgiven. Carl from MK1 has said that the fans were different class on Saturday, and Malcolm from Stantonbury, he's texted in to say, ouch.
Okay, got a couple of other things flying around. Camden Paul said Music of the Year, Tame Impala, who I saw and I didn't think they were good, but Nathaniel Rateliff, is that Rateliff? I don't know that. Ryan Adams, again, that's two for Ryan Adams.
I like
Beach
Ryan
House,
Adams.
and John Grant, who I'm very much
I
enjoying
like John
as well.
Grant, I forgot
I'm
about
enjoying
him.
John. We played John Grant last
Yeah, we
week,
did,
I don't know if you
it was
remember, but that was very good.
We didn't because we weren't on last week.
That's true. Week
Don't
before,
played it though, played it at home.
Paris Rain has just sent a Facebook post that says, don't forget to mention it's the Family Fun Day Punch-Up this Saturday.
I thought that was kindly ironic, actually, when I saw on the page, the MK Don's webpage, family